The reason I want to be a teacher is because I never really had a connection to my teachers, and a lot of my teachers never knew really my background.
I want to know my students. I want my students to be able to come to me.
Like, I want to be this type of figure and be able to shape a young mind.
I want to make sure my students feel reflected in their teacher. I want to make sure they have a good role model.
I want to be a teacher because I love to help people.
I want to be the reason that people come to school, and I feel like a lot of times you go to places they don't go to school, or they feel like it's better off not going to school, they go to work, but I feel like you need your education, so I want to be the reason that people come to school. I want to be the reason that they feel like school is needed.
I think students should want to aspire to be future teachers, because not only does it help future students find out who they are, but it also allows them to see students with more empathy, and that helps understand people from different backgrounds, different cultures, and it introduces understanding of being human.
I would like to be a teacher to influence and impact others, and I would like to change lives and be that representation for other Black students in the CPS schools.
TEACh Cincinnati stands for Transformative Educators Advocating Change in Cincinnati.
One of the greatest challenges we're facing right now is a shortage of teachers. We do have many wonderful teachers in our classrooms, but there are too few of them, and too many of our students are going without high-quality educators. And those educators who are in our classrooms don't always reflect the diversity of race or experiences that our students bring to those classrooms.
The district is very excited to have students who walk the halls of their schools have the potential to return to those buildings where they have sort of an institutional knowledge of the challenges and the triumphs and the pride associated with returning to a building that you previously learned in.
The part of the program that has excited me is the social justice impact and understanding that education is a part of this country that is just not equal, and students learning how they can make a difference by choosing this pathway in education has been just life-changing for some students.
This program allows students to get academic, social, and financial support. So all of those things together help students realize that they can fulfill their passion.
This work is powerful because it's an opportunity for myself as an educator to train other children to come into the field of education, for them to be able to see themselves through representation, for them to be able to teach others how to be compassionate.
It's really important to think about how our TEACh students who come into this work are uniquely positioned. When we build curriculum that's rooted in the experiences and interests and passions of kids, they far exceed any kind of academic expectation that we have on them.
I'm very proud to be part of the TEACh program and support students, especially students of color, to help diversify the teacher workforce and create future teachers who are going to be very responsive to the needs of students that come from a variety of backgrounds.
What makes TEACh Cincinnati also really good is that students, as well as key stakeholders within public schools or within the university, begin to look at policy changes. In a way, we're hoping that students can be in the classroom to, promote, education within their own communities, but also look at the broader issues behind, the types of public policies that created this teacher shortage to begin with.
TEACh Cincinnati is a Grow Your Own Teacher program that starts in high school and has students matriculating through high school, earning college credit, having faculty and staff from Miami University work alongside their teachers in their classrooms to provide high-touch supports and curriculum that allows them to see what it means to be a teacher.
One great benefit of TEACh Cincinnati is that students get to connect with Miami staff on a very personal level. Also, the access that they have to campus and facilities. Miami does a great job of making sure that that connection is there, so that by the time students arrive on campus, they're very comfortable and feel at home.
When we went up to College Hill to teach the kids and we really got to experience like hands-on teaching, that's when I really knew like, okay, I could see me going into this profession, because it really gives you an experience to teach hands-on and see like what you're getting yourself into.
Coming into the class, the TEACh Cincinnati class, I didn't really have that connection. But with the teacher that was actually brought in for the class, it impacted me, and I just love the class now. Like, I really do.
Mr. Prince, he know how to like come to a class, and he know how to speak to students. He know how to like talk to you. He know how to make you listen. We connect on levels more deeper than him just being my teacher and me being his student.
Education is a practice of democratic thinking, right? And so being able to frame education in a way that develops students' capacity to know things, to be critical about the world around them, and to have the civic courage to create new knowledge is really imperative.
I had the Miami TEACh class, and they brought me to Miami. They introduced me to Miami faculty, so I was already familiarized with Miami University in high school because of the class and of the curriculum that was built there. But when I heard about it from my teacher, when I talked about it with my fellow classmates, I felt like we built a community there, to where like, oh, we all have this same goal, let's do it together.
TEACh Cincinnati gives me a lot of financial support and more so like community support, being away from home. It made things easier coming to college and just getting comfortable and used to everything. I think high school students should think about this program because it would provide a lot of resources for them and a lot of support.
I never see myself in other teachers. And then when they came in, it was like, this is what the program is. We want to try to diversify the field. I think that's what really got me, because I want to do something that goes along with making change. And that was a big thing for me, at least being able to look at myself and be like, okay, I can do it as well.
TEACh Cincinnati has afforded the opportunity to bring my kids back home. When our kids graduate from high school, I believe it's a void for them, because this has been a place for 6 years where they found their voice. And so when we're able to bring them back home, they come with pride, and they come with a lore that only they can tell. And I think they bring that institutional knowledge that is really important and very deep and rich. I am thrilled to hire teachers who graduate from Aiken High School because they can tell the story, the true story.